Do you hate books? Can your friends and family vanquish you with the mere sight of one? Did your English tutor in high school had to explain to you the plot of the book because you wouldn't be bothered to even read the summary? Those things were very much true for me until the end of high school. I hated books and reading with a passion, fiery passion inside me. And my friends and family kept bugging me that you should read more. Books are awesome. Try one, read. And I was, nah, maybe not. But in college I started liking them, and in the 6 years of medical school we do here, I read 350 books that weren't related to my medical studies. And I fell in love with them. And now I love reading. I love buying books, I love reading them, I love talking about them. I love the look of them, the smell of them. I like to go to see libraries, bookshops, anything about books. It's a magical world that I wish I have gotten into sooner. So in this video I'm gonna share the overarching philosophy behind my conversion to loving books, and then a few tips on how you can go out and do something immediately after this video to start your journey of becoming a reader. The main thing that changed between the I won't read any book even if you torture me to yes, I know it's 4 a.m. in the morning but I need to finish this book is I stopped trying to make myself read books I didn't want. Because yes, I did manage to read one important, glorious, great literature book. But I wasn't really paying attention and I didn't get much out of it. And after that, it left me with such a bitter taste that I didn't want to see a book for months. That's not the right approach. Yes, I do think you should read great literature, but in an organic and in an enjoyable way. In one that will make an impact on you and that you will retain much more. So how do you do it? You just find something you enjoy to read. Books are so varied that I think it's almost impossible that there isn't a book, a genre, an author that you will like. There are millions of options. There aren't only the few books that are recommended, that are talked about. Just go there and find what you like to read. That's the first step, that's it. Just find what you enjoy reading. And read that. And then, naturally, you will find other books, maybe similar to that one, maybe that were related to it, maybe one that the author made a reference, and you want to find out more about that. And soon, without knowing it, you will end up at those great literature books, but this time you will want to read them. So that's the approach to becoming a reader. You use the power of habit and positive feedback loops to make yourself a reader. And then the interconnectedness of knowledge and books will take you on a beautiful journey. You will want to jump from book to another book, and your biggest problem would be what book to read next from your unending TBR shelf, not to make yourself read one lousy book. So now the tips. How do you actually put into practice this idea? Number 1, you try as many different books as you can, in as many different genres and mediums as possible. You try literature, you try classical literature, you try fantasy, science fiction, YA, contemporary. You try poems, you try drama, you try comics, graphic novels. You try anything and you give it a shot. You see if it pulls you in, and if it doesn't, you DNF that one. Don't try to drag yourself through an entire book you hate, especially at the beginning. DNF. Do not finish. Abandon it. There are plenty of other books. 2. Try any medium to read a book. Don't listen to the snobs that tell you that only reading a physical, paper, proper book counts and all the others are cheating. Do not listen to them. Try audiobooks. Without them, I wouldn't have read half the books I've read. And yes, I'm gonna use the word read. What matters are the words, the ideas contained in the book, not the physical object. Try digital. You can read on your laptop, you can read on your phone in the bus and stop scrolling down Instagram. Or do that, but also from time to time give a book a chance. Physical, digital, and audio. Try them all. 3. Always have a book at hand. That means that anytime you find yourself with a bit of time to spare, you can use it to read a book. That takes me to number 4. Try reading multiple books at the same time. This was a bit of a more advanced idea, but it is an important one to read more after you're in the habit of reading. Because maybe at one point you aren't in the mood to read a particular book, but if you have several ones that you are currently reading, you will find the book that fits your mood. So maybe try reading a fiction book and a non-fiction book, or maybe trying to have a physical book and an audiobook. 5. Books are a great way to strengthen relationships and build new ones. So go out and ask your friends about their favorite books. Maybe some of them are avid readers and you didn't know about it. They will be more than excited to share about their favorite books. Also, once you get a bit into the literary world, you'll find that there are great communities here on YouTube, on Reddit, on Goodreads, in real life, of people that share this passion. So go out there and find your tribe, your literary tribe. I hope in time this channel will become such a place where you can come and share your passion about learning and about books. So share in the comments what book are you going to try next. Consider liking and subscribing, and until next time, happy reading!